Hi Scentsy fans, it's Wickless Karen back at ya. Well, there's a little bit of light left today. I thought I would do a what's in my borrow bag Scentsy style. So, as you know, Scentsy is a party plan company, and that means that the basic structure of it is you get your friends and your customers to have parties for you. You go to their home, you show them the Scentsy stuff, you show them, maybe you play a game, maybe you do a demo, maybe you just sit around and have some cheese and some wine. However you do it, maybe you show up at a baby club, but you show the products in person, because when you smell Scentsy is when you really understand it and really think, wow, what a great product this actually is compared to my other scented stuff. So I wanted to show you another way to have a party. If you have a small house, or if you just can't really seem to organize a night that works for everybody, the reason what's in it for you when you have a party is you get hostess rewards. So when you hit your party minimum, you start to get at least 1/2 off item and you start to get product credit. So it starts off at 10% and goes up to 15% of the total sales. So basically, if you host a party for me, I say thank you by giving you a bunch of free stuff. Yay! But some people don't like to have a traditional party in their house, or it's just not conducive. Maybe they live in a flat, maybe they just can't get people together. So I offer something else, and it's called a borrow bag. And I wanted to show you what actually is in the borrow bag so you can understand how you would run your own sort of on-the-go Scentsy party, right? So here's my tote that I use. And as you can see, it's quite worn. Yeah? Let's see what's packed in here, okay? So, the first thing that you're gonna need in your Scentsy party is a Scentsy warmer, right? Because you need to show people the Scentsy experience. So, I provide you with a loaner warmer that you can plug in and turn on, and so anybody who stops in your house during the terms that you have the borrow bag can smell Scentsy, can touch it, can feel it, can see the glow, can really see the quality, can see exactly how it works. So you get a warmer to borrow. And what would a warmer be if you didn't have something to warm? So I usually give out a bag of samples like that. I don't know if you can see. Right, so I've got each little sample here, and it's got the description. So that's clothesline, and that's a big chunk. So you can warm that up and show people what clothesline is like. Not into those kind of smells? How about Bonfire Beach? Yeah? So you just get a hunk of wax here, and you can try different ones. So if you know that your friend is into their clean smells, then you put clothesline on before they come over. If you know that your friend is really into their fruity ones, you put some cherry limeade on before they get there. Okay, so they get to experience the fragrance that goes into the pot. So, give you lots of samples for you to try to show other people how it works. And speaking of samples, they've got to know what the smells smell like. They've got to know what the wax scents are. So, I give you a small bag of testers. So this is my magic bag. It does look like a magic bean bag, doesn't it? And in here, we have testers, yes? And these are testers of every single fragrance that Scentsy offers. So they're just wee little things. They look like little lip gloss pots, don't they? And the name is on there. See, that's clothesline again. Clothesline again. And it's got a little lid. You take it off. So you can actually smell the clothesline wax. And that is actual wax in there. It's not like a sticker or plasticky scented something. It's a bit of the wax in the pot for you to smell. And that we've got 80 different ones. So that is your bag of treasure. That's lots. Take you a while to get through that. See, I've opened it. I just want to sit here and smell it. And that's what your friends will do when you have a bag like this, is everybody wants to smell through it. It's so, how can you not want to dig in there and smell what each one is like? You can't help it. So, to go along with that, we make sure that we've got enough product sheets for everybody that you know to get one. So this is the product sheet, and this is basically a list of everything that Scentsy do. It's even got all the fragrances on the back. So one of the cool things I like to do is while people are smelling through their scents, I like to give them a product sheet so they can check it off on the back. So they can say, Oh, really love, really love, really love. Kind of like, so they can make their list, because it's always better to go for a 6-pack, isn't it? You get that free one in there. But you can check off as you go what you're smelling. And so I give you enough product sheets that everyone who is interested can have a product sheet, can see the total prices, can see the total catalog offerings. It's all very out in the open. There's nothing secretive about it, okay? So you've got a sheet with all the information on it. You've got a warmer, some wax to warm, and you've got your testers to try every single fragrance we do. So that's not all. Is that all? That's not all. We've got order forms, okay? And what you'll be able to do in the order forms is go ahead and fill in what you want. And when you return the bag, you can just return those order forms in. This is very low stress, low maintenance kind of thing. We have a full catalog, usually a few of those. So these are gonna have the full listings and also have some descriptions and just some more explanation about the products. So you can have that for reference. The other thing is my phone number's on everything, so I always tell people, if you have any questions, just call me, because it's fine. This is what I do. I'd love to hear from you. However, that's not all. We've got a buddy. I always put a buddy in because they are so cute, and we don't have Tucker the Tiger anymore. But all of our buddies are limited edition, and that means that once they're sold out, they're gone. Some of them have only lasted like 3 days, and some of them have lasted a couple of months. But so what I have is just for kind of size and for quality comparison. So there's your buddy. And what happens with your buddy is they all have a zip at the back. He's very furry. I don't want to catch his fur. They have a zip at the back and a little pouch. And in that pouch, you get a scent pack with each buddy. So you put your scent pack in there and zip it up, and then he smells like vanilla bean buttercream. Okay, these are actually really excellent for kids who are in the tooth losing stage, because the time you spend rooting around for teeth under pillows, if they put them in there, it's like a tooth fairy pouch. So you can grab that tooth very quickly. The tooth fairy can grab that tooth very quickly. So I always put one of these in so parents can actually see the quality and see how it really works in real life, because you got to be able to feel it and put it in there and see it. And so you get a buddy, and that's my bag empty now. However, I usually also will put in a few samples of our laundry line. I don't have any made up because I've given them all out, but we have some washer whiffs, which I will make up a little packet so that you can try them in your laundry, because you need to experience these products if you're going to show your friends and tell them how good they are, if you want to get that party total to get your free stuff. So I have 2 borrow bags available at the moment. I'm in Southeast London, however, I can post and we can arrange something that way. But hit me up, let me know, because I can get a borrow bag to you. This is UK only, guys. I'm sorry about that. It is UK only, but I can get a borrow bag to you. You can see how many orders you can fulfill. I can coach you. I can explain everything to you. But I want you to borrow my bag, borrow my Scentsy bag, because it's cool and we can get you some free stuff. All right, guys, have a great weekend. I hope that we get some warm weather and some sunshine, because I'm dying. I may shrivel up and die from lack of sunshine at this point. So we will see you later. Bye.